Welcome to my channel, Rare USA Coinspo. Today, we're diving into the incredible world of Canada's rare 2005-cent coins. Ordinary nickels that could be worth millions. These coins aren't just pocket change. They're hidden jackpots waiting to be discovered. If you've ever dreamed of finding fortune in the most unexpected places, stick around, because the secrets I'm about to reveal could change the way you look at every coin in your collection. Let's get started. The world of Canadian coin collecting is filled with surprises, mysteries, and treasures that can completely change the life of a collector. Among these treasures, the 5-cent coins from the year 2000 have taken on a reputation far beyond their humble face value. While they were minted as standard circulation coins, the story behind certain rare varieties has transformed them into highly sought-after pieces of numismatic history. What makes these coins so fascinating is the combination of scarcity, errors, and the excitement of discovering something valuable in what looks like an ordinary nickel. This magic is what keeps collectors constantly searching, because any small detail could mean the difference between 5 cents and $5 million. When we speak about the 2000 Canadian 5-cent coins, it's not just their age that matters. It's the secrets hidden in the striking process. Some coins from this year show unique die varieties, double strikes, or unusual minting errors that slip past quality control. Collectors crave these mistakes because they create individuality. No two error coins are exactly alike. For the passionate numismatist, owning one of these rare variations is like holding a key to a hidden treasure chest, where the value grows every year as fewer examples remain in pristine condition. Each coin is more than metal. It's a piece of Canadian history stamped with its own character. Another factor that adds to their allure is the symbolism of the Canadian nickel itself. The 5-cent coin, featuring the iconic beaver, has been part of Canada's identity for decades. In the year 2000, Canada was moving into a new millennium, and coins from this time carry a symbolic weight. They represent the crossing from one century to another. Just as bicentennial coins in other nations mark historical turning points, Canadian coins minted at this time echo that sense of transition and national pride. This historical and emotional connection is what makes people hold on to these coins, treasure them, and often bid fortunes to add them to their collection. Over time, collectors and auction houses have documented sales where rare 5-cent coins fetched astonishing amounts, shocking even seasoned experts. The truth is, rarity drives value, and demand magnifies it further. When a unique error coin surfaces, bidding wars often break out, pushing the price far beyond what anyone expected. A coin once worth less than a chocolate bar suddenly becomes the centerpiece of a millionaire's collection. Stories circulate of coins that were picked up in pocket change or pulled from an old jar, only to be sold later for life-changing sums. These stories fuel the dream that anyone could stumble across such a fortune hidden in everyday money. The beauty of these coins is not just in their market price, but in their mystery. Unlike gold or silver bullion, their value isn't based solely on precious metal content, but on historical curiosity, rarity, and collector passion. The more people hunt for these rare 2000 nickels, the more legendary they become. Each new discovery, each coin that surfaces in auctions, adds another chapter to their tale. And because not all varieties have been cataloged or fully documented, there's always a chance that another undiscovered rarity exists, waiting to be found in someone's drawer or old savings tin. That possibility excites collectors everywhere. For many Canadians, these coins hold sentimental value too. They bring back memories of the turn of the millennium, when the world was filled with hope and uncertainty about the future. The coins themselves became silent witnesses to that moment in time. Owning one today is like owning a relic that connects past and present, a piece of currency that represents much more than its face value. This sentimental layer adds another dimension to their desirability, making them treasures not just of financial worth, but of cultural significance. As demand grows, so does competition, and that has made the 2000 Canadian 5-cent coin an international star. Collectors from around the globe are eager to add these coins to their showcases. In many cases, International buyers with deep pockets are willing to pay astronomical sums, driving prices higher with each passing year. What began as a humble piece of Canadian change has now become a global rarity, with stories whispered in collector communities worldwide. This is how ordinary circulation coins transform into extraordinary legends, elevating them into the realm of million-dollar treasures. In the end, the 2000 Canadian 5-cent coin is not just money. It's a symbol of possibility. It shows that fortune can be hidden in plain sight, in something as simple as a coin you might pass over without thinking twice. Collectors know that holding one of these rare treasures is like holding a piece of destiny, proof that history, rarity, and passion can turn nickel into gold. So if you have old Canadian nickels tucked away, it may be worth a second look, because one of them could very well be your ticket to unimaginable wealth, a small piece of metal with the power to turn dreams into reality. Next, coins. When we talk about ordinary coins, most people see nothing more than loose change in their pockets. But what if I told you that some of these simple coins could be worth millions today? Yes, the standard circulation Canada 5-cent coins, especially rare bicentennial editions connected with 2001, are considered treasures by collectors worldwide. Their hidden value doesn't just come from the nickel they're made of, but from history, scarcity, and a mystery that surrounds their unique minting errors and special editions. The 2001 Canadian bicentennial 5-cent coin is fascinating because it marks more than just another year of minting. It represents Canada's rich tradition of commemorating milestones through coinage. These coins often carry designs, features, or tiny variations that most eyes miss at first glance. While one coin might look like just another nickel, certain editions minted in 2001 became rare due to either limited release, special commemorative designs, or minting mistakes. These rare traits catapulted their value from pocket change to jaw-dropping figures at auctions. Collectors are drawn to these coins not just for the money, but for the story they tell. Imagine holding a coin that millions of others once spent casually at grocery stores, but yours happens to have a mint mark misplaced, a double die strike, or a rare commemorative bicentennial feature. Suddenly, this small 5-cent piece transforms into a priceless artifact, linking you to Canadian history while offering the thrill of hidden fortune. That thrill of discovery is what has turned ordinary people into overnight millionaires when their forgotten old coins turned out to be rare treasures. The most valuable versions of the 2001 bicentennial 5-cent coin are those with errors or unusual features. A small shift in the die, a double number in the date, or even a missing detail can make the difference between 5 cents and $5 million. Collectors crave rarity, and when rarity meets history, the price skyrockets. Auctions have shown time and again that collectors will bid furiously for the chance to own a coin that only a handful of people in the world might possess. Another factor that boosts the value of these coins is condition. A shiny, uncirculated coin with flawless surfaces is like a gemstone, rare and perfect. Grading services assign these coins special labels like MS, 65, or higher, which further magnifies their worth. A coin that was tucked away in a drawer for decades, untouched, could end up being one of the rarest survivors, increasing its market value astronomically. Collectors know that condition can make a world of difference, and that's why mint state coins are sought after like treasures. What makes the 2001 bicentennial 5-cent coin truly special is the possibility of life-changing discovery. Stories circulate of people finding these coins in old piggy banks, forgotten jars, or inherited collections. Imagine the surprise of realizing that a coin you thought was worth almost nothing could actually finance a house, a car, or even build generational wealth. That's why collectors and treasure hunters scour their old stashes, because one rare coin can literally change destiny. It's important to remember that rarity often hides in plain sight. Millions of people spent these coins without realizing their future potential. Today, numismatists, the experts in coin collecting, search tirelessly for these 2001 bicentennial Canadian nickels, hoping to uncover that one piece that makes headlines. Every rare coin discovery adds fuel to the excitement, reminding us that history still lives in the smallest objects we carry. So if you have a Canadian 5-cent coin from 2001, don't overlook it. Inspect it carefully, check for unusual features, and consider its condition. It might just be one of those rare bicentennial coins capable of changing your life forever. Coins like these prove that fortune doesn't always come in gold bars or diamonds. It can come in the shape of a tiny nickel resting quietly in your hand. The next billionaire might not come from Wall Street, but from someone holding a rare Canadian coin no bigger than the tip of their thumb. Sometimes, life opens doors we never expect. Imagine this. You're holding an ordinary coin, just a simple Canadian 5-cent piece. Small, jingling in your pocket, maybe something a child once used to buy candy. But what if that very same coin could make you a millionaire, or even a billionaire? Sounds impossible, right? Yet it's true. The 2001 Canadian bicentennial 5-cent coin is one of the most fascinating and rare treasures in the world of numismatics. At first glance, it looks like every other nickel, but hidden within are tiny details that changed everything. Some coins were struck with errors, double-printed dates, misplaced marks, or unusual designs. These rare variations turned an everyday 5-cent coin into a fortune worth millions at auction. Collectors around the globe crave these coins. In auction houses, bidding wars break out as people fight for the chance to own one of these treasures. And when someone walks away with life-changing money for just a handful of nickels, the world watches in disbelief. Ordinary people have turned into millionaires overnight, thanks to a single, rare Canadian coin. So what about you? Could your old jar of change, your forgotten piggy bank, or even your desk drawer be hiding a treasure? Never underestimate the power of these old coins. That 2001 bicentennial 5-cent piece might just be the key to your future fortune. Sometimes, destiny comes not in gold or diamonds, but in the shape of a tiny coin resting quietly in your hand.